right, let's get you an update on the Russia-Ukraine war now. American and Ukrainian negotiators begin their second round of peace talks in Berlin today as talks stretch into the second day at the start of the pivotal week for Europe. European leaders are expected to cement support for Ukraine. Meanwhile, in a major shift, Volodymyr Zelensky has signaled that Ukraine may drop its NATO bid following hours of discussions with President Trump's team. This, remember, after 5 hours of talks with Trump's team in Berlin on Sunday. Trump's envoy, Steve Witkoff, released a readout of the talks and said that they made a lot of progress on Sunday's meet, and he and Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, met Zelensky, though full details were not revealed. European officials are continuing a series of meetings aimed at securing the continent's long-term peace and security. The European Union has also frozen Russian assets indefinitely, ensuring billions of euros can be used to support Ukraine's financial and military needs.
We see the membership of the Ukraine in the European Union as a political anchor of the security guarantees, and this is important for Ukraine, and it is also important for the European Union. In order to be able to do this, we have to go on with the reforms, and we are doing this.
Now, according to media agency Reuters, Volodymyr Zelensky spoke with reporters on a WhatsApp chat and said that it was Ukraine's desire to join NATO from the very beginning, adding that these would have been the real security guarantees. He added that some partners from the US and Europe did not support this. And therefore, Article 5, like guarantees from Ukraine and United States and security guarantees from European allies as well as other countries like Canada and Japan, are an opportunity to prevent another Russian invasion.
Whether we join or not join NATO, I think nothing will change, because we are already defending ourselves with our own forces, even without NATO. And when NATO itself was attacked, they did nothing. So I thank God that we are a large and strong country.
The negotiations in Berlin were hosted by German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, who, according to reports, made brief remarks before leaving the two sides to negotiate. A Ukrainian presidential advisor said that Zelensky would comment on the talks once they are completed on Monday. He also said that Ukrainian officials were considering the draft documents. As of Sunday evening, neither the Ukrainian nor the American side gave any press statements following the talks. Meanwhile, German leader Friedrich Merz is due to host a dinner with Zelensky, NATO chief, and a group of European leaders. The key questions remain on Ukrainian territorial concessions, future security guarantees for Kyiv, and whether Moscow would agree to any proposal hammered out by the Europeans and Americans. Meanwhile, American President Donald Trump has pushed for an end to the almost 4-year war, but Kyiv and its allies in Europe are at odds to prevent any settlement that would strongly favor Russia.
Talks to end the war in Ukraine continue in Berlin today between envoys from the United States and a delegation from Ukraine led by President Zelensky. The Ukrainian leader sat down Sunday with US President Donald Trump's special envoy Steve Witkoff and Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner. The US says a lot of progress was made during 5 hours of talks on Sunday, with discussions on a 20-point plan for peace. More European leaders, including French President Emmanuel Macron and British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, will join the negotiations today, eager to ensure that the continent maintains its peace and security in the face of an increasingly assertive Russia.